What are Xinjiang's re-education camps in China, and how are they ruining minorities? By News 786. The Xinjiang re-education camps, officially called Vocational Education and Training Centers by the Government of People's Republic of China, are internment camps that have been operated by Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region government for the purpose of indoctrinating Uyghurs and other Muslims since 2017, as part of a people war on terror announced in 2014. The camps were established under General Secretary Xi Jinping's administration and led by Party Secretary Chen Quanguo. These camps are reportedly operated outside the legal system. Many Uyghurs have reported being interned without trial and no charges have been levied against them. Local authorities are reportedly holding hundreds of thousands of Uyghurs in the camps as well as members of other ethnic minority groups for the stated purpose of countering extremism and terrorism and promoting Sinicization. As of 2018, it was estimated that the Chinese authorities may have detained hundreds of thousands, perhaps a million, Uyghurs, Kazakhs, Kyrgyz, and other ethnic Turkic Muslims, Christians, as well as some foreign citizens, such as Mongols, who are being held in the secretive internment camps, which are located throughout the region. In May 2018, Randall Shriver of the United States Department of Defense repeated claims that at least 1 million, but likely closer to 3 million citizens were imprisoned in detention centers in a strong condemnation of the concentration camps. In August 2018, a United Nations Human Rights Panel said that it had received many credible reports that 1 million ethnic Uyghurs in China have been held in re-education camps. There have also been multiple reports by media outlets, politicians, and researchers which compared the camps to the Chinese Cultural Revolution. In 2019, United Nations ambassadors from 22 nations, including Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, and United Kingdom, signed a letter condemning China's mass detention of Uyghurs and other minority groups, urging the Chinese government to close the camps. On 17 June 2020, President Donald Trump signed the Uyghur Human Rights Policy Act, which authorizes the imposition of U.S. sanctions against Chinese government officials responsible for re-education camps. Conversely, a joint statement was signed by 50 states condemning China's counter-terrorism program in Xinjiang, including Algeria, the DR Congo, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, North Korea, Egypt, Nigeria, and Philippines and Sudan. For latest current affair news, subscribe News 786, like and share the video. Various Chinese dynasties have historically exerted control over parts of what is modern-day Xinjiang. The region came under modern Chinese rule as a result of the westward expansion of the Manchu Qing dynasty, which also conquered Tibet and Mongolia. After 1928 assassination of Zhang Jingyang, the governor of semi-autonomous Komor Khanate in East Xinjiang under the Republic of China, Jin Shirin succeeded Yang as governor of Khanate. On the death of Komal Khan Maksud Shah in 1930, Jin abolished the Khanate entirely and took control of the region as warlord. In 1933, the breakaway First East Turkestan Republic was established in Komal Rebellion. In 1934, the First Turkestan Republic was conquered by warlord Chiang Kai with the aid of the Soviet Union before Chiang reconciled with the Republic of China in 1942. Then in 1944, the Ili Rebellion led the Second East Turkestan Republic with dependency of the Soviet Union for trade arms and tacit consent for its continued existence before being absorbed into the People's Republic of China in 1949. From 1950s to 1970s, the government sponsored a mass migration of Han Chinese to the region, policies promoting Chinese cultural unity and policies punishing certain expressions of Uyghur identity. During this time, militant Uyghur separatist organizations with potential support from Soviet Union emerged, with the East Turkestan People's Party being the largest in 1968. During the 1970s, the Soviets supported United Revolutionary Front of East Turkestan (URFET) to fight the Chinese. In July 2009, riots broke out in Xinjiang in response to a violent dispute between Uyghur and Han Chinese workers in a factory and resulted in over 100 deaths. Following the riots, Uyghur radicals killed dozens of Chinese citizens in coordinated attacks from 2009 to 2016. These included the August 2009 steering attacks, the 2011 bomb and knife attack in Hotan, the March 2014 knife attack in the Kunming railway station, the April 2014 bomb and knife attack in the Urumqi railway station, and the May 2014 car and bomb attack in an Urumqi street market. Several of the attacks were orchestrated by the Turkestan Islamic Party, formerly the East Turkestan Islamic Movement, which has been designated a terrorist organization by several countries including Russia, Turkey, and United Kingdom, and United States in addition to United Nations. Both prior and until shortly after July 2009 Urumqi riots, Wang Liquan was the party secretary for the Xinjiang region, effectively the highest subnational role, roughly equivalent to a governor in a western province or state. Wang worked on modernization programs in Xinjiang, including industrialization, development of commerce, roads, railways, hydrocarbon development, and pipelines with neighboring Kazakhstan to eastern China. Wang also constrained local cultural and religious replaced the Uyghur language with standard Mandarin as the medium of education in primary schools, and penalized or banned among government workers in a region in which the government was a very large employer, wearing of beards and headscarves, fasting and praying while on the job. In 1990s, many Uyghurs in part of Xinjiang could not speak Mandarin Chinese. In April 2010, after Urumqi riots, Zhang Yuqin replaced Wang Liquan as the Communist Party chief. Zhang Yuqin continued a strengthened Wang's repressive policies. In 2011, Zhang proposed a modern culture leads the development in Jiangxing as his policy statement and started to implement his modern culture propaganda. In 2012, he first mentioned the phrase de-extremification campaigns and started to educate wild imams and extremists. Some analysts have suggested that Xinjiang is viewed as a key route for China's Belt and Road Initiative, and that ruling Communist Party perceives its local population as a potential threat to the success of Belt and Road Initiative.